Alright, how's everyone doing tonight? Get some music going here. There we go. Hey William, hey Pat, Budman, Ethan, Voodoo, how are you guys doing tonight? Let me know if that music's too loud in the background as well. Got a little louder than normal, but oh, this thing's not turning. It's good, guys. I was looking forward to tonight. I always look forward when I don't stream for 3 or 4 days. So more seeding, I know. I was thinking about fast forwarding, doing harvest on the stuff seeded already, but we'll do another couple streams of seeding. Doing good, bud, man. Was at tech tour in Red Deer today, so kind of had a couple of motivational speakers. It's to do with farming, but kind of not. It's kind of different, so it's kind of nice. It's motivational speakers and basically real agriculture. I get an email from them every day. They're the ones that put on the tech tour. They go all across Canada. So today it was in Red Deer, so was at that, getting lunch and a couple drinks at the end, and it was just really good. Put on really well, actually. So unfortunately, I gotta go get seed again. But we should be good. I think most of the other seeders are pretty full, so. I'm quite excited. Sea of Thieves comes out on Monday night. We'll have to see. Supposedly it looks like it comes out Monday night, but I'm not sure yet, so. I'll get to stream a lot more of that when it's out. But like I said, I'm going to do farming and Sea of Thieves, because I can't just quit doing farming. That's what a lot of you guys subscribe for in the first place. Hey Ryan, how are you doing tonight? But there will definitely be less farming videos and more Sea of Thieves, but I'll alternate between the two. We'll have to see. I'm going to be really into Sea of Thieves when it comes out, so it's going to be hard for me to stream some farm sim for the first couple weeks. But we'll see. We'll try and get a few more fields on here. I'm doing good, Ryan. I had a good day today where I thought winter was over, but it is snowing again. So unfortunately, with all the melting going on, we're getting in some more snow. And I'm probably not going to be around this weekend to stream, as, I mean, I don't normally curl. It's a Canadian thing. If you don't know what curling is, look it up. But there's a tournament this weekend, and my dad needed one more person, so I said I'd curl with him. So I'm going to be curling. I haven't curled in like 5 years, so I'm going to probably be pretty terrible, but so I won't be home at all this weekend. So, hey Trevor, how you doing tonight? So if you're wondering that's where I am, it's because I'm curling, so. Actually, you know what? I might try and throw a video, a few recordings up on the weekend. I'm not going to live stream, but I might be able to record a couple videos and upload them for you guys to watch, so you at least have something this weekend. But I was going to show you a video the other night of I was doing some swathing on county line, or not county line, mills, and then I was picking it up with a pickup header, and I was gonna record that, but I have this I have seasons out of my mods folder for my single player right now, and I've got the snow mask showing, so all the roads are green and stuff, and I figured I wasn't gonna show that on a stream, so that's an easy fix. I can just go and turn the view distance down and then stream it. But a curling live stream, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not into the whole like videotape stuff while I'm around other people. Like whenever I do my videos on the farm, I make sure my dad or nobody's around. I don't think I really feel comfortable live stream or doing that stuff with other people around, so probably won't be a curling live stream, but yeah, Pat, that's what I'm doing this weekend. something us most Canadian farmers curl, believe it or not. Or sorry, Canadian farmers curl. Not everybody, but a lot do around my area. I mostly like it for the social aspect and having a couple drinks after with everyone. That's what I like about it, but we'll get this going. I think Killer said he's going to come on. He's going to buy a big bud in the Seed Hawk, I think, so you'll probably see him come on a little bit later. So he'll be on here helping me. We're going to at least try and get this side of the map finished. I will pass Nightbot. You don't have to subscribe, William. I just have it there in case. I am going to probably do a contest, but I haven't put it out yet. I'll maybe put it up on the page, but I was going to give away some the Ropa DLCs. I don't think they're I don't know. I don't think that DLC is that interesting, honestly, but I was thinking setting a limit for like 500 subs and giving away some things, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so the original maker of this trailer, Pat, the guy that modeled it, he's not the one that put the logos on here. Killer's the one that, or I should say, Trailer Park Farms, we were the ones that retextured this trailer because it was dark from the one released, well, AEM, the one released on AEM was part Killer. The guy that modeled it, he's in the credits on there, I still can't remember his name. And then Killer was the one that in-game the trailer to begin with, so, because the guy that modeled it I don't think could in-game. Or maybe BC Bueller even had some, I think he had some part in the trailer as well, I'm not 100% sure. But I think Killer did most of it, so yeah, Killer was the one that put these decals on here. William, well, you're sending the memes to Satan, actually. Well, you're sending it to all of us, because all of us can see those messages, so. It's just not 100% sure who you're talking to, because sometimes I answer a message, and then Satan will answer. Well, it'll usually be like a couple of us talking to the same person sometimes, but. Pat, we probably could, because this trailer that with the lighter textures and the logo is our edit. And we had a hand in the trailer release in the first place, so probably could. Just usually minor stuff like that, Killer doesn't like to release it, you know, little simple edits. A full mod, yes, but if we just change a couple of things, usually doesn't like to re-release it, but we'll see. Because yeah, this trailer had a lot of black spots on it, so we just redid the textures a bit, but it was Killer that did the textures in the first place anyway. He just did a better job on this one. Actually, I don't need to go down. Oh, I think we're going to see this one field by the... no, I can't have a hired worker on... Well, I guess I probably could on the P stuff. We'll see. I'd like to get this other little field finished. Probably could, Pat, honestly. I do have another trailer in the works. I think Satan quit working on it, but it's a Super B. Load King Super B, so 2 trailers like this, just Load Kings. Well, there's a Steel series, which is kind of like this exact trailer here, to be like the Steel model, and then the Load King, the other one's aluminum, so the aluminum looks a little bit different than this, but something you see in Canada all the time. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this P field here. So I don't really know where to park this guy out of the way. Maybe I'll just pull him back in this field. What the... William, it's... Oh man, it's only 7 o'clock for me. It's 10 there for you? Wow. Yeah, it's early for me. Trevor, I have not changed the seeding rates. Killer has done a bunch of updates to this map, just we're not going to put it on the server yet because we don't want to. We could transfer the save game files over, but we don't want to screw anything up, so we're just going to keep seeding on this until it's done. And then I'll probably, because yeah, he's fixed the seeding rates. I think he's thinking about adding a border to the map. He made the oil work. He fixed a bunch of stuff on here, fixed some fields, smoothed some stuff out. So the seeding rates will be fixed. They're not fixed on here because I'm not going to go edit the XML and re-upload the map for something simple. But we're pretty much, I've planted a little bit of every single crop, so you guys will be able to see it harvested. That was the main goals. I just wanted you guys to see the textures and stuff. So I'm not too worried about seeding any more of it. Like I see here, like this other crop was peas, I do believe. So like here, this is flax, and then of course we got these two fields down here, lentils. I'd like to do more lentils, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do a field up here where it runs out. So we're gonna seed this other part right here. So we got peas. This is a pretty big field. I'm hoping the hard worker, it should stop at this line. It shouldn't seed anymore. So I'm thinking hard worker is gonna work. So we're gonna play around with that. Get a bunch of these guys going. Well, I forget, William, that I'm 3 hours behind you because somebody else is an hour behind, somebody else is 2 hours ahead. I honestly can't keep track of all you guys and what your times are. It's hard. I try, but there's so many of you that have different times, right? So, hey, Enrique, how are you doing tonight, buddy? So, yeah, I want to finish this field over here, so I'm not 100% sure when I want to seed. Not any more wheat. I think we could switch to... Honestly, we could probably do canola. I love canola. See, Voodoo? Yeah, it's only 6 there, yeah. Or 6 for you. I can't keep track of everybody's times. Too many of you, different times. So yeah, well, unfortunately I'll have to do the first round around here. I'm not going to do follow me. That's just too much of a pain. So bear with me while I seed around the edge of this field. Doing good, Enrique. I'm happy to be streaming again. Is the music good? Music's not too loud, guys. It's a little louder than normal, but I think it's doable, so. You're in the Maritimes. Ah, that makes sense, yeah. You guys are from all over the place. Don't worry about it, William. I don't care about the... If you misspell something, you misspell something. No big deal. If I don't understand what you're saying, I'll just ask you to repeat it is all. Oh, man, I keep forgetting to take that out. Every time. You can barely hear it, Voodoo? Huh. It should be fairly decent volume on it. I think last time when I had it turned up this high, it was fairly loud on my end when I watched the video, but we'll see. I'm always playing with the slider. I guess I could go and actually physically turn it down to a certain number so I would know each time, but as long as you can hear my voiceover, that's the main thing. I don't want it to be too loud. A little background noise is good though. Why does Massey not make big four-wheel drives? Because there's too many other four-wheel drives out there they don't need to. Massey's a part of AGCO, and AGCO already has their own Challenger four-wheel drives and stuff, so no need for Massey. I wish they did, but yeah, there's no need for them, so. We used to have a bunch of old ones back in the day, my dad was telling me. I can't remember model numbers he was telling me about, but we had massive 4-wheel drives till they quit making them and then went to case. So thought about doing versatile, but versatile is getting pretty expensive now, so the time to buy them would have been a couple years ago when they were a lot cheaper. They're still a lot cheaper than some of the ones out there, but versatile's getting up there in price now. Night, William. Thanks for tuning in, man. So yeah, we'll get this upper part seated, and then we'll be good on this. Well, we still got those 2 fields up above, but we'll work on getting this field done. Once we get hired workers going, it should be a breeze. Let's get them going pretty straight, and then I'll work on the side with a couple of the objects in the middle so I can go around them. But we'll stick with that for now. Must be too early for some people. I don't have a whole lot of watching. Normally at this time you got quite a bit. Must be some of the other streamers must be streaming, I guess. I didn't look to see who else was streaming tonight. But yeah, like I said, I'll try and record some gameplay, a couple of single-player gameplays for you guys this weekend, since I won't have time to live stream, but should have time to record a couple of things. So, hey Joe, how are you doing tonight? So maybe I'll do that for you guys. It'll probably be on Mills County. I haven't finished Mills County yet, but I just decided to play on it a little bit, so. Okay, random got done. Okay, I seen he was streaming earlier, but I didn't see if he was streaming right now or not. I try and not stream when he's streaming, but it's hard when people stream all the time, so I just gotta go with it, because I know everybody's kind of in between a bunch of there's about 2 or 3 of us. I think a lot of you guys go in between, so. Trevor, I don't know if I'm going to release the Mills County edit or not. I haven't done a whole lot to the map. I'd have to do quite an overhaul before I'd want to release it. You guys will be getting this map that I'm playing right now, though. Killer will be releasing it eventually, so that plus I got to finish up the Kenworth grain truck. That will also be released hopefully soon, along with this map. So give you guys something for the 4K likes on Facebook. Then I'm not sure really what else is planned. There was some other stuff in the works, but everybody's just kind of, seems like everybody's just kind of burnt out right now, so we're not doing a whole lot other than playing, to be honest. Hey Aiden, how you doing tonight? I don't know if I'm actually ever going to get my Mills County edit done, so I'll at least show you guys gameplay on the stuff that I have done, but I don't know if I'm ever actually going to get it finished, so. And if it's not finished, I definitely won't release it if it's not finished. I'm not going to give you something that's kind of half-assed put together for some of the stuff that I've been adding, but at least I'll stream what I have done so you guys can at least appreciate some of the stuff. That's the whole point of me editing it, was so that I could stream on it and have some content for you guys. But Farm Sim has just kind of been, on the back burner for me lately. Everybody has their spurts, right, where you're like, oh yes, and you get really into it for a couple of weeks or, a couple months, and yeah, I'm kind of, Sea of Thieves has got my attention right now. Yeah, no, this This map's got huge fields. I mean, like I said, a lot of people, some people will like it, some people won't like it, but Killer doesn't really care. He made a map that he likes, so people can enjoy it if they like it. If they don't want to play it, they don't got to play it. No big deal to us, really. It's not going to hurt his feelings if a lot of people don't like it. That's, everybody has an opinion, right? So I don't mind it. I mean, it's when I'm by myself seeding all the time, it gets to be a little bit boring, but that's why I stream, so I at least have you guys to talk with. I know it's not that interesting, but oh, did you, Voodoo? Yeah, I've seen Pure Farming coming out. I honestly don't think I'm even gonna give it a try. I have Cattle and Crops, and I've barely even played that. Not in my mind, nothing comes even close to Farm Sim, so I'm probably never gonna try them. But I did see the new screenshots, Joe. It looked pretty good. Plus, I'm a huge fan of Agco and their Ideal Combine, so looks fine to me. I see a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's nothing we don't already have in the game." I'm sorry, it's something that you don't need mods to make it look like that. So I mean, it's an improvement no matter what people say. I'll get it for sure. Yeah, Pure Farming for me, it's got to get a lot of brands and a lot of different gameplay. It takes me back to like when Farm Sim first started. I'm not willing to play a game that goes that far back. It does have some different things, and the one thing I did like about it though, or no, sorry, yeah, that's Cattle and Crops. They have the really, or was it Pure Farming with the no, yeah, they have JCB in there. They did the JCB really well, so I really like the 8000 JCB model. I'd like to have that in Farm Sim, to be honest. I mean, I could just rescale a 4220, but then change some things. What's up, Haggard? Glad to have you tuning in, bud. Jeez, we really didn't go that far with that pea field, did we? We left a lot of this field open still. Yeah, the pier, yeah. I like the JCB, that's for sure. You imported your IH? What do you mean by imported, Voodoo? Not sure what to tell you, Ethan. The auger works just fine. Probably a mod or something you have conflicting with it. Oh, you can import another mod into the game, Voodoo? Is that what you're saying? That's pretty cool if you can do that. Oh, okay, I see. Right on. That's pretty cool. Oh, Haggard, why would you do that? Horse girls are the worst. My girlfriend's a horse person, but I'd never buy her a horse. No worry, Blake. Everybody's got to eat, man. I always eat before I stream, so I don't want to eat while I'm streaming, so you guys can hear me chomping down on my food. Plus, every Thursday, I pretty much go get fast food like once a week. Well, not always, I guess, but when I'm streaming, that's usually my one night where I go and get something quick, so it's a nice change. I mean, I've been eating a lot of chicken and potatoes and vegetables and stuff. Been pretty good, but okay, then they have an editor in game with sliders and lots of options. Right on. Well, that's not too bad. Sounds pretty easy to get something in there. What do we have for canola? Oh, we got lots of seeds still. Yeah, we'll get. Probably only got to do one round since we have this pea crop here. You guys can turn around. We'll get some hired workers going on, because they'll get this field done in a heartbeat. Or should anyway. I'm just hoping the hired workers will stop when they come to the seeded area, not seed over it. Should. If not, we're gonna have a mess. Hey Brighton, thanks for tuning in, man. Oh, Haggard, still, man, I still think you got yourself, and good luck getting out of that one. Man, I don't think I'd ever spend that much money. Well, the girlfriend can buy her own horse. Don't use the JD. Oh, it'll be a hard worker. I don't think there's many hills in here. We'll get some flat ground for that guy. I will sell it if it keeps screwing up and stopping like it did last. Hey Edwin, how you doing tonight, bud? Oh yeah, Bright. These are pretty big fields. They are realistic as they come. Or more realistic anyway, but pretty much nothing but fields. It'll be interesting for harvest for sure. You're gonna have to have a bunch of combines going. Oh, that sucks, Haggard. Yeah, I always hate when they get old, but doing good, Edwin. I was looking forward to tonight for streaming, so when was the last time I streamed? Sunday for you guys, I think? Yeah, so it's been 3 days. Just getting a little withdrawals. Missing you guys. Hey, well, Budman, if you can model, maybe I'll send some parts of the Massey Combine your way. Since I can't. That is if you can model, because I can't model, so I'm not gonna learn. I'm not willing to teach myself. Don't got time for that. So yeah, we got some trees in the middle there. That's no big deal. I can seed that by myself. It did, Edwin. Yeah, we were just talking about it. I think it looks pretty good. I don't really care if the shaders mod can do the same thing. I've never used shaders, honestly, but I mean, yeah, shaders can make your game look good, but yeah, I'd rather just have all those settings in game without a mod. So I don't care what 19's like. That's at least I don't have to use a mod to get it to look like that. So I'm happy with that. A lot of people aren't, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I seen that button, man, but I wasn't sure if you actually... it looked like you were modeling stuff, but... Because my Massey Combine could use quite a bit of, like, update, or could use some updates to the model and stuff, but I'm not going to teach myself the model, so... And honestly, if it doesn't get any other modeling done to it, I probably won't ever finish it, so... Well, Haggard, yeah, if it's not much to you, that's good on you, man. Proud of you. Ethan, I do not have Ford AAA tank fuel truck. I do not know. Or not that I know of. It doesn't sound familiar to me. So I gotta do a couple end rows on this other side here when we get to the end. And we can let our hired workers go to town. Actually, I should get a line going here. Oop. Probably won't do another service truck, Ethan. We already got one that Satan did, so I have no need to do another one. I know 19's still a ways away, but 17, kind of all of us are burnt out right now, so we're kind of not doing any edits, really. There will be a couple releases coming eventually. I'm not sure when. I'm going to get to the grain truck, and I'm not sure when Killer's going to finish this map, but the releases from Trailer Park Farms are going to be quite slow. Probably won't be a whole lot more before 19, but honestly, I can't tell you. Depends if we all get back into Farm Sim again, but everybody's kind of burnt out at the moment. That's why I'm usually always by myself. I'm the only one really playing anymore. Everybody gets burnt out though, so we were going hard for a long time. Alright, Ethan, have a good night, man. That's good, Haggard. We'll try and get some stuff out. Some updates to maybe a few things. So, I mean, you can't expect people to play the same game a lot all the time. You know, everybody takes breaks, you know. That's why I'm kind of playing other games too, so I can still give you guys content. It's just not all going to be Farm Sim, unfortunately. But Sea of Thieves, that's huge on my list right now, and I would actually kind of like next week just like to stream Sea of Thieves for a month straight and not do any Farm Sim, but that's kind of not fair to some of you guys that have subbed to me just for farm content. So I mean, I got to do a little bit of Farm Sim still. There's just not going to be. There's going to be more Sea of Thieves than Farm Sim probably, just because I'm going to be playing that game every chance I have. At the start anyway, just to get up to Legendary Pirate and get to see the end game of the game. So I'll be grinding it pretty hard. But yeah, like I said, I'll still try and do a bit of Farm Sim. I haven't finished my edit on Mills County just because I'm kind of tired of doing stuff for the game, so I'll get around to it eventually. It's kind of why I've just been playing it in single player unfinished at the moment. But I'll still try and give you guys streams. I do like chatting to you guys no matter what I'm playing, so at least with Sea of Thieves, any of you in the chat that want to play that game, if I have spots in the game, you guys can play with me. So Farm Sim, it'll probably always be a private server with the guys of Trailer Park Farms, but come Sea of Thieves and some other games, if I get into some other games, I have a public Sea of Thieves Discord that I'll give out to you guys for anybody that, only if you're playing on the crew. I don't want you coming in and chatting, you know, cluttering our chat if you're not actually playing with me, but grind tar, that's what she said, yeah. That's true, bud, man. I mean, yes, I'll still have to give attention to my girlfriend, but I'm sure I can manage it between the video games and I mean, eventually come, like, right now March isn't bad, but come the end of April and seeding's gonna start, so I won't have much time for video games in a month or so, so try and get as much in as I can in the next month, in the next couple months, and then after that, yeah, I move to the farm, so I'm hoping I could at least keep doing videos. I don't know if I'll be able to live stream, but I will do my best. I'll see what I can come up with anyway for country internet. I know some people in the States, you guys can get some pretty good country internet still. It's different in Canada. It's not, around my area, it's not the same. but I don't even really know my options yet, so that'll be something I look into when I get out there. So yeah, we'll do this pass, we'll come back and we'll do one more, and then well, I guess we could be good on 2 as well, but then we'll get our hired workers going. Actually, you know what, I might just get this guy going right away here. Yeah, Haggard, yeah, I know Bubbles, he's in the country and he's got wicked internet, so I mean, but that's satellite voodoo. My parents had satellite internet already on their old house, the one I'm moving into, and it was really garbage. Like real garbage. Maybe it's improved since then, I have no idea. They got a different internet now and it's definitely improved, but it's still not good enough for me to live stream. I can upload videos, but I don't think I could live. We'll see. There is some options. I think there is one good internet, but they don't have unlimited data. You have to pay for your data, and if I'm going to stream, that's going to use a ton of data. So rather than paying like $100 a month, I might be paying like I'm not gonna pay $1,000 a month for internet. That's just crazy. But I'm honestly not sure. I haven't even looked into it. So yeah, that sucks, Haggard. Yeah. Excuse me. I was gonna say maybe 2 is good enough to turn around. I might have to do a 3rd, but I mean the Cedar should be able to turn around on 2 passes. So, oh, some satellite internet's good, depending where you are. But yeah, my parents had it in the house that I'm moving into, and it was awful. But we'll see. For me, being on the farm, it's better if I live there, so I lived off the farm for way too long. Alright, Voodoo, have a good supper, Matt. Hopefully it's a steak or something. So we're gonna set this guy up and get him going here. Actually, I should save this line first. There we go. So I'll have to watch this guy. He should turn around at the end, but hey Kyle, how you doing tonight? Oh yeah, Haggard, that might use a ton of data. You gotta be careful, man. I think streaming takes quite a bit. Uploading a video would be too, but yeah, streaming, I don't know if I'd stream it unless I had unlimited data, which I do now, but alright, so what guy do we want to get going here? This guy to canola. Oh, you have unlimited data? Then go for it, man. Get the tow truck ready. Yeah, we might need it for the John Deere. It was getting stuck in this field, but this field that we're in now has less hills, I think, in it, less hilly. So, plus I put tires on the 9R, so we'll see if it's any better. But last stream, the John Deere was just quitting randomly. So, I mean, a typical John Deere, right? But yeah, I have no idea why it was doing that. Maybe it's hired workers and set up properly or something on it. I don't know. I would think it would be. It's KMN's. So it shouldn't be an issue with it. I'm not sure. It's honestly, I think it was just the rolling hills in the field that was giving it trouble. So we're going to keep these guys away from this tree and stuff over here, so we'll put it over here somewhere. And I forget which way these guys go, if they turn to the right or to the left. It's different, I think, but We'll get this guy. We'll at least give him some room, but it's a lot of work, Haggard, to get it set up properly. If you want to have certain things and you want it to look good, you need a good PC, you need good internet, a lot of things. It took me a while to figure it out. I have a couple of shitty videos on my page. I deleted most of them. I kept one or two up there still, where that was when I still had shitty internet, but you gotta be careful with that stuff. If I can't live stream in a couple months, I'm gonna be sad, but I'll try and give you guys content and stuff. Like I said, I was never striving for a channel to make money, so if I don't ever get any more subscribers, that's completely fine. Oh, hold on here. We're gonna turn this thing off too for the hard worker. So we'll get this guy going. Just want to check on this other guy. Don't fire the drunk guy, yeah. I honestly just think it was the tractor struggling with the hills, but so this guy should turn around here. He better not go on my piece. Don't do it. I think he's gonna turn. Oh, beautiful. I think he even lifts the cedar up too. Oh, gorgeous, yeah. Lifts it up and everything. Perfect. We're set, guys. We're set. That guy's there. So we'll get one more guy over here, and then I'm going to do the treat area. That's the plan. Right, moment of truth. What is the drill with the John Deere stuff? It's the Borgo. It's the same thing. I just didn't put the I didn't put the fertilizer tank behind these two drills, so just the cases. They're the only ones that can handle the pulling power anyway. I got a John Deere in here just because you guys, some of you want to see the John Deere, so I gotta give the viewers what they want. Plus I put tires on it. I think it looks better. Canola, there we go. Let's see if this guy actually can handle this field. Should be able to, I'm hoping. I know, Haggard, a lot of viewers were saying where's the John Deere, so I got a John Deere. Some people don't want to see it, some people do, so I got Case, John Deere, and Challenger. I'm trying to give you guys a little mixture of everything, so I'm not sure which way all these hard workers are going to go, so this guy lined up here. Tow truck on standby. Now we'll see if he can handle this field. He should be able to, but if he stops working, I'm gonna be pissed. Better not let me down. Yeah, well, we're gonna use the Challenger. I used the quad track on the stream last time, so we're gonna go back to using the Challenger for a bit. I like this thing. As much as I hear their swivel and stuff in between the front and the back kind of breaks. That's one thing bad I've heard about them, but other than that, I think they're... Our one chicken guy around here, he has two of them, and the one he's chipped it up to about 900 horsepower, I think, is one Challenger 900 has, and he pulls a giant scraper with it, so... Does dirt work for a lot of the farmers around here. We got him to do a little bit of drainage and stuff, but... some of our fields. Well, we got a scraper of our own now, not as expensive and big as his, but. And I want. There we go. So we're gonna do around the trees with this guy. Well, he's unfolding. We're just gonna go check these other guys. I just want to see which way they're turning. Okay, so that guy's turning to the left, which means this guy's gonna turn to the left. And yeah, so this one guy has a lot to do here. So these two guys will be a bit the case as the John Deere is gonna get close to these trees in a real hurry. So I might have to throw him back over here, but shouldn't be long. This field should get done in a real hurry. Not opposed to that. So yeah, we'll do the treat area here, so get this field done. I'm not sure how long it'll take, maybe an hour. Is 4 drills going? Yeah, we'll see. Take everybody a little bit anyway. If you don't maintain them, yeah, well, that's... A lot of guys don't maintain their machines, but we maintain all ours, so I'm not too worried. We still have stuff, you know, get wrecked or go wrong with our machines, but that happens with everybody, so whether you maintain it or not, but we keep everything greased. Every 500 hours, you know, I do the major services to everything, if we keep it that long, so keep pretty good care of our stuff anyway, usually. So how's everyone's week been? Everybody getting excited for the weekend? You know, no, maybe not. What are you looking forward to this weekend? What, nobody's got plans this weekend, or nobody's looking forward to anything? You guys are all quiet. I was hoping you guys have some sweet stories for me. Ready for Monday, are you, Budman? Are you getting the game? Oh, right on, Haggard. You get to go to Tennessee. Right on, man. That's awesome. What's your uncle do on his farm? Grain? You have cattle or animals? What does he got? What does he got for equipment too? I want to know. Trevor, what do you design? You say you got some design work. What do you design? Oh, I see, Bud Man, what you're saying, yeah. Well, I need more guys on my crew. Like my brother's getting the game, but I don't know if he's going to have time. He might be able to play with me on Monday night, but Jax and I will for surely be on. So I'm either going to need one person or two people, or else Jax and I are just going to two-man the smaller ship to begin with. But if any of you guys in the chat get to see a Thieves and you want to join in, please let me know. I'll add your gamer tag. I'd like to run a 4-man crew as often as I can and have the bigger ship, but oh, modeling houses, right on, man. So you just do that kind of for a side thing, or do you know, kind of your side business? That's how you make your money type of deal, or? Oh wow, this other field's right here. Crazy. It's crazy I'm doing it this way, but oh well. Right on, Agger. That sounds awesome, man. Sounds like a good weekend. Okay, let's get this turned off. Okay. Alright then, Trevor, that's awesome, man. I've always liked that stuff. That was one thing I was always thinking of getting into. I always wanted to be like a game or a graphic designer or a video game designer. That was stuff I always was intrigued about, but never went that route. Oh, Haggard, yeah, that's a plus sometimes, man. I'm telling you, it's not a bad thing to not be able to reach them for a little bit. It gives you a little peace in mind sometimes, right? So, I mean, you just hope they don't have any trouble when you're gone, because then they can't reach you. But yeah, it is a relief. It's just kind of, you know, it's like going out to a nice quiet lake and just, you know, hearing the wildlife and sipping on a rye or a rum or something. Well, just relaxing. It's usually always the best. Yeah, you just got her a horse. Ugh. Yeah, that John Deere's gonna be caught up here soon. We'll have to go help those other guys closing the gaps, but it shouldn't take long because we'll be done with 4 guys. You need lots of seeders on this map, or you're gonna be here for hours. Gosh, Hager, she'll be so busy in her horse, she won't even think about you while you're gone. She'll be in heaven on her horse. That's all that matters. Just seeing what's going on the Facebook land, nothing too interesting. Yep, she'll have no time for you, Haggard. All her horse. You mean nothing to her for a couple of weeks. She's like, Haggard who? She's like, I got a horse. That's all that matters. Oh, you do a 6-month anniversary, man. That's brave. I don't ever start that type of stuff because then they expect it all the time. I stick to every year usually. When you get up there in years, it means more. But I remember when I was younger, those young days, and girls were like, "Oh, it's our 1st-month anniversary," and I was like, "Oh, seriously? Fuck off." Nobody cares about a month anniversary, but I mean, when you're younger, yeah, I guess you do. 6 months, so yeah, a lot of people celebrate that. I usually wait till a year or 2 years. I've been with my girlfriend for 2 years, so. Yeah, that John Deere guy, yeah, he'll get caught up here. Well, Trevor, you don't, when you're like 19, 20, you don't tell them that when they want to celebrate the 1 month. You just go with it. You don't ever tell them your opinion. But now looking back in my 30s, yeah, I'd be like, F that. But I mean, yeah, when I was younger, you just kind of went with it. You thought it was stupid, but you don't say that. That just gets into trouble back then. Ride a horse and save a cowboy. It's true, bud, man. It's true. God, be nice when we get done this piece here. We'll move on to a couple small fields quickly, and then yeah, we'll be on to some of the bigger guys, the exciting fields. Hey, you don't want to be in the doghouse, Haggard. It's never a good thing. Unless your doghouse is really, really nice, then it's okay. I think it'll be exciting to do some harvest on this map. Let's see, we got 4 seeders that are pretty wide. I'm thinking we're gonna have to have like, well, I want to say 7 or 8 combines, but I'm not gonna be able to keep up to 7 or 8 combines by myself. So, actually, I don't think I'd even keep up to 4. I was just trying to keep up with 3 the other day on my single player, which wasn't bad with a low yield. But if we get a high yielding field, I'll be in trouble. So. It happens, Haggard. Just so yeah, I guess it shouldn't take too long, but looks like the John Deere's pretty much done over there. Probably have to go reset him up. He can do a couple other passes. I'll have to stop here for a second. Just oh, Guess I better get on Discord. Budman kids, yeah. Oh. There we go, there's Killer. We'll be back in a few minutes, what the hell? Yeah, hopefully the John Deere does a little strip. I think he's gonna have some stoppage up here. Yeah, it happens, Haggard. I just get to the point where you're the boss. I dated a few girls, they're pretty bossy, and being bossy girls don't do well, so I told them where to go. Some girls, oh, you try and do that. Yeah, no, not a good idea. But there is some out there that are pretty obedient. My girlfriend's really good. I'm gonna get my sound back. There we go. Yeah, Haggard, you're in for a lot of learning. You'll find out later in life. So get this strip down. I'll move the John Deere over to this other strip. Those case guys are getting pretty close to being done over there. So yeah, we're gonna have this field done in, I don't know, about an hour. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. An hour to get this field, or this half of field done, I guess. Pretty good. This field will take forever by myself. Plus we got Killer coming in with the big bud. So that's going to be a 5-seater. So we should get some acres covered for sure. Just make sure your garage is your man cave, yeah. And that's where I got all my toys. I got a couple sleds, beer pong table, I don't know. My PC is my main man cave toy, but so I guess we'll see what we're gonna seed next. We're starting to get a lot of wheat and canola. I guess we do a bit more barley, and we still don't got the. We'll have to sim a couple days to be able to do some soybeans or something. But I would still like to be able to do soybeans and maybe a bit of green corn. I'm not huge into the corn since we don't do it here. It's more of the states. I mean, there is certain parts down in the south where they can do it, but I'm not so sure about Saskatchewan. I don't know if anybody does. I'd have to ask Killer if they do corn there or not. I'm not really familiar with what all they do in Saskatchewan. Oh, see, your doghouse is in the shop. Oh, you're smart, Haggard. Yeah, you're on their turf, yeah. No, my house isn't my girlfriend's turf. I bought this house before I met her, so my house is still my turf. When we move to the farm, or if we ever did buy something together, then yeah, it'd be our turf. But I still view my house as my turf. Anywhere I go in it. Oh, look, the John Deere's just gonna keep going. Perfect. But he's gonna run into those trees, though. That's the only thing. We'll have to stop and help him out in a second here. As soon as I get to the end. Actually, he might be alright. I thought he was gonna go past the trees and come back and get stuck, but he might be fine. I don't know if he's going to turn around properly or not. We'll have to see, I guess. I think he'll be fine. Oh, really? I swear I put it down, but clearly it didn't go down when I told it to. Or maybe it was down and I put it up, probably. We'll see, bud, man. I've been with her for 2 years in this house, and I had it 3 years before I met her, so I don't let stuff go that easy. She just never says anything about it, so pretty much whatever I tell her to do, she does so far. Could change, but I don't like change. I don't deal well with it, so if something changes, so I'm going to be pretty cranky. Not a very nice person to be around. I like my rules. So I'm thinking, yeah, I gotta go down to the other side and finish that, but thinking we're going to be done here shortly. Looks like that other case guy is almost caught up. It's just going to be the furthest guy that's probably got the most ground to do, but well, Haggard, do what you want, but it's a tough call, honestly. If somebody doesn't want you doing something, I mean, you gotta do what you want to do, but sometimes you gotta compromise too, right? So I was gonna say, what is that? Oh, that guy's seating over there. I was like, what is he doing? But he's working. It's good. Just surprised the John Deere guy is still working. He was slacking off last stream. Gonna have to fire him. Kind of remind me of Staten. I hope he watches this too. He gives me shit. But it's hers in 7 days a month. No, not even then, bud man. I'm not even nice then. They don't get any special days. Yeah, you gotta do what you like, Haggard, so it's all up to you, man. So good. Another field done. Perfect. I like it. Curious to see how the far guy's doing. I'll have to see if the far guy is going to be done his stretch of the field. Be awesome. I'd be quite happy. Got another half a field done. Yeah, it's true. I'd rather be outside too, but winter time I'm inside quite a bit, so. Yes, random goes more planting. Tell you, man, I gotta get it done. Why, you getting tired of planting already? Believe me, I'm getting tired of it too, but it needs to be done. Oh, that's true, Haggard. I mean, when you're dating, you gotta give them a, you know, you've been together long enough, you gotta give them a little wee, but I wouldn't say that I'd really be meeting her halfway until you've been dating a couple of years, 6 months, you know. It's a little soon for her to be bossing you around. 15 degrees? What? It's crazy. I wish. I mean, it wasn't that cold anyway here, so. Well, they shoveling snow in the morning regardless, so hopefully it's the last snow. Hopefully, but I'm doubtful. I think everybody's going to finish at the same time. John Deere's done. The case over there, I can see just the cedar. It's on his last strip. I'm hoping the far guy's done. Because that is wicked. This guy's got, I got a couple more strips here to do. We all kind of finished at the same time. That's pretty cool. Want to fill these guys up, and then we'll head to a couple other fields. I might do another field of lentils. I feel like the lentils I did were quite a small field, so I might wait till killer's here and we'll do some lentils on another field. I know the rates suck, but we'll do a small enough field. Yeah, the one, yeah, we'll have to see. As soon as I finish these strips here, I'll go check the other guys. So, see who's all done. We'll move on. Then eventually we get into spraying. I'm trying to think what we need for, well, spraying. There'll be 2 layers of fertilization. We'll have to do one more. Maybe we'll, like, well, I was going to say we could roll some of our fields, but I don't want to go over these with a roller again. Can it be springtime yet? Well, in game it's spring, isn't that good enough? Or you mean, I'm assuming you're talking real world. Where's the JD worker? He's in those trees over there. He finished, but man, I'm surprised, eh? I mean, the last field, we had to fire the John Deere guy. He was slacking so bad. Put tires on the tractor, it seemed to do better. I don't have any faith in them right now, but what can you do? It's John Deere, right? I'm just waiting for our real John Deere enthusiasts, but they don't seem to be in chat right now, or else they're missing I've been waiting for Blake to pipe up because I know he's all for the John Deere, but he might be gone for a little bit. Just gotta get those green paint jabs in. Who made the John Deere? KMN. It was released a long time ago. And you gotta deal with it a bit longer, random ghost, a little bit anyway. Yeah, but you don't mind the harassing, Haggard. There's some guys that get pretty offended, so it's kind of fun to bug those people once in a while when they get really offended. If you're open to any brand, it's not as fun bugging you. But good, we should be done. It's good. Took an hour. We move on. Some other stuff. We'll probably have a brand or every time I stream, or it seems like it has been lately. It's tough, really, but I was still working hard on the guys on the server to come play Sea of Thieves, but I don't think any of them are gonna. I'm not gonna be able to convert any of them. I think Bubbles might, but I haven't talked to him in a while, so. I didn't add custom wheels or anything to KMN's John Deere. That's the way the mod is in the game here, is the way it's KMN released it, so I haven't touched anything on it. Because you'll start one, yeah. So we should be done with this guy. We'll go check on the other guys, see what they're doing. I'm done with this. We'll get him filled up. Honestly, Matt, I don't know. KMN released his tractor, so that's the release version. I don't think there's any other versions. There's only one. He released it a long time ago. Probably find it on his site still, or I think he even put it on American Eagles modding. I honestly don't remember. It's been so many months. It was last year sometime. So, we'll get this guy turned around. Just doing that. We'll go check on our other guys here. Oh wow, this guy's done too. Beautiful. Ho ho. Look at that. Field's done. It's a beautiful thing. Didn't take these guys long, did it? Awesome. They missed a few corners, but hey, I'm happy. You like my live stream better than what? Like most other people's live streams, but Haggard, or what do you mean? Or is it just because I talk to you guys a lot? Because right now the seating, to me, this is kind of boring to watch. But I mean, you guys still seem to be watching it, so. Case power of 2. So I'm probably gonna line these. I kinda want to go over in like a group. Oh, this might be a little tricky here. So I gotta get around that sign. That sign's static, so if I can't get past that sign, I'm gonna run into issues. Oh yeah, beautiful. I appreciate that, Haggard. I don't feel like I'm that entertaining all the time, but we'll get a long convoy going here. It's going to be interesting. Well, I might have to do these one at a time, actually, because the highway is going to be a little bit busy. I don't know if this... Actually, you know what? I think this thing will fit. I think we'll be okay. We'll get a lineup going. It might be a gong show, but we'll get it going anyway. I have a lot of time, Matt, to answer your guys' comments, but when I play Sea of Thieves, if you've noticed, I don't talk to chat a lot because it's more of a game that needs my attention, whereas Farming Simulator, I have a lot of downtime to watch it chat. It just depends what game I'm playing too, right? Sea of Thieves, I'm looking less at chat and I'm more enjoying the game. I do look over from time to time, but I have a lot more free time playing this game to answer you guys. I mean, it's different too. If I all of a sudden got really popular and my chat was going really fast, like some guys is, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't respond to all of you. It'd be too much. At that point, you kind of have to ignore your chat a little bit and just catch the odd. But with me not having that many people watch me, with, you know, the most I've ever had is about 30 people at one time, it's pretty easy for me to handle talking in chat, so. But yeah, you just follow me to get to these other fields, but I'm going to have to make it like way back so they don't run into the other cedar. I gotta be at like 60 or 70 meters or something for distance, I think. We'll see. Yeah, it's hard to know, Matt. Some people are, once they get popular enough, they maybe don't care about their chat. I have no idea. I always care about chat, just if I'm busy or not. It's like I don't think I can even get sponsors yet, because I think I have to be over 1,000 subs before I can add sponsors to my channel. So I'm a long way from being able to have sponsors or super chat or anything like that. I mean, I could get there fairly quickly. I just hand out a couple mods to a couple of bigger YouTubers and get them to give me a shout out and links to the YouTube channel and stuff. I'm sure I could get quite a bit of subscribers, but I don't want to get subscribers that way. Maybe one day I might, but as of right now, I'd rather just do it on my own. So we're gonna turn this on. We're not even close enough. This is one thing I hate, though, is I can't make it go back enough in time for it not to. Gotta get quite close here too. Yeah, that's what I hate. You gotta get so close here before it works. Come on. There we go. 65, I like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't get super chat unless I got 1,000 subs, but I could be wrong. I could look into it. I'm pretty sure I have to be monetized or whatever that crap is on YouTube. Pretty sure I need to be over 1,000 subs, but Because I'd like to have, you know, special emotes that sponsors could use and stuff, and I have some good ones in mind, but yeah, I don't think I can do that yet, so get a little more going in chat, but we'll have to see though. I was looking at some Sea of Thieves. They launched a gameplay launch trailer today, and it shows a little bit of the Kraken. So I'm excited for when the Kraken goes live in the game, having the tentacles come up and to try and sink your ship and stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool because that's something you guys haven't seen. I haven't seen it because it wasn't in the beta. So it's gonna be pretty cool when all of a sudden a Kraken attacks a ship and tries to take the pirate ship down. I mean, the live game is gonna have so much content. I think you guys are gonna enjoy watching it, but I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing it, so. Monday night can't come soon enough. I ordered one of their limited edition controllers too. It's a Sea of Thieves on it, and it's got some glow-in-the-dark stuff on it, and got it coming from Amazon, so I'm excited for that. It should be here Monday. Because my issue is now is I only have one. No worries, Haggard. If you can't make it, you can't make it. Or if you don't like the game, that's cool. I don't mind if people don't want to watch either. But my issue before is I only have one Xbox One controller, and so I desync it from my Xbox and then I sync it up to my wireless adapter on my PC so that I can, because I use a controller when I play Sea of Thieves. I like the controls better than keyboard and mouse. And there's no benefit. Like some games, you can spin your character easier and shoot in like a shooter game. It's more beneficial to use keyboard and mouse. You can be better at shooting, but this game has no advantages like that, and so I just feel more comfortable using a controller. So when I do that, the girlfriend can't watch Netflix on the Xbox One. So now I'll have two controllers, so she can watch her stuff while I'm playing my game. You gotta get these so close. Oh. Maybe I had to go the other way. Think I had to go the other way? I might have had to go the other way. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, no. My bad. Don't worry, killer, I got this. Don't worry about that, we'll be fine. Well, generally she's like, can you desync the controller so I can watch Netflix? And once she gets Netflix going, then I can take the controller back. And I was like, I'm in the middle of a game. Like, no. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of a hill here. Killer. Come on, smooth this road out, damn it. I have a hard time turning these trailers here. It's all Killer's fault. But yeah, I'm gonna load this last cedar up, and then we'll get it in the line, and we will haul the cedars over to our next field since we're done here. You missed it, Killer. I just seeded this entire field without you, man. Where you been? Hey, you get Big Bud and Seed Hawk. I don't want to run Big Bud. Well, I'd rather not crash stuff, Matt, but yeah, I suppose. Some of that back stuff must not have collisions on it or something for the game to pick it up, so. Alright, we gotta get in this guy, close him up. And we'll head to our last couple of fields on this side of the map. Yeah, I'll run all 4. I just ran all 4 in this field. That's how come this half this field's done. I had 4 going. I got this half the field seeded in about 45 minutes. Well, no, it's probably an hour actually. Or an hour and a half, I guess. See you later, Haggart. I don't know if I'll run all 4 in your other 2 fields up top here, Killer. Like 6 and 7, they're kind of small, so I don't think I need to run all 4, but we'll see. I'm gonna run it when we get to the bigger maps. Wow, you can actually probably go over and start working on like field 4, split that up a little bit, but it's gonna be a big map. But yeah, the 4 got this other one pretty quickly anyway, so I'm happy with it. Where's my seeders up here? Ah, they're a ways yet, I guess. Surprised I can't see them yet. We need to up the terrain clip distance even further, or view distance, do like 800. I did 200 the other day on mills. I still don't think it's enough. I can still see that bubble a ways away. I want to make it even. I think that's the terrain and detail view distance too, I'm pretty sure. Really? Too choppy when crop is up. Okay. I guess you've already tested that, have you? Yeah, 65 seems to be good. Here we go, leading the pack. Let's do it. We're gonna go on the highway. This is gonna be hilarious. Because these guys are following so far behind me. Oh. Yeah, well that's not good. What the heck is that guy doing? Oh, great. Too far behind me, I think. So he's doing the... Oh, you know what? Silly me. It's because I have the offsets on these guys like crazy. I forgot. I was wondering why he's turning way out there, but that's because I got the offset all goofy. Where's the other guys here? And he's just following. What about the next guy? His offset's good. Yeah, it's just the one guy. My bad. So realistic with oil. Yeah, well Edwin, you can haul oil on this map too, so. Would be Saskatchewan otherwise. See if we can get past this guy parked here. The highway is going to be a little bit different of a challenge. Well, we got the train here. We're going to have to wait. I won't get across with all 4 of these guys with the train, so. She's telling you good night. Well, that's awesome, Haggard. Would you tell her you have better? You're busy? See how that goes? Hurry up, train. Let's get going here. There we go. Train's gone, so the highway is going to be our next challenge here. Going to be a little tricky with our traffic, I think. Well, and then it also helps you afford stuff too. If you don't have money right off the bat, just get a truck and an oil tanker and just fast forward a bit of time, then you can haul oil. It helps you make some money too, so we're gonna try this here. I'm hoping I can get all 4 of these guys on the road here, but With traffic, it might not be possible. I'm hoping traffic stays away for a bit anyway. Would be ideal. So far, it's going good. Oh, she hung up on you? That's because she's got her horse probably in her room with her. She's sleeping with her horse. I'm telling you, man. You're old news to her. Where can you find an oil tanker? I'm not sure, Matt. There should be some trailers out there that accept oil. If there isn't, then I'm sure Killer might release his at one. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work yet, but if there isn't any out there, then there definitely will be one released with the map, so that at least you guys have one working. But that's one thing you can do up the start. Rather than using a money cheat, you can just haul oil. Pretend you're a custom trucker, I guess. Whatever you want to do. Something different. Oh yeah, look at this big crew we got. We got all our seaters on the highway. Woo! Ooh, yeah, look at this ditch here. We don't want to fall off. She started yelling about something? Uh-oh, that's not good. So she calls you and starts yelling. You can go whatever field you want, man. I'm heading up to 6 and 7 just to get them done, so this whole side of the map will be done. 6 and 7 aren't going to take long, though. That's the thing. I might set up 2 in field 6, and then, or actually set up 3 in field 6, and then go to 7 by myself. You can maybe join me at 7 or something. Maybe we could seed some more lentils up there. I know the seed usage is going to be shitty, but at least it's a small enough field. It's not going to make a huge difference. Man, this traffic is going slow. Like, come on here, car. Get out of my way. Oh, we have a semi-horn on our quad track, apparently. Jeez, I feel like I'm going to put this drill in the ditch. It's teetering on that ditch pretty closely. Actually, I guess there's not much of a ditch here right now. Yeah, good call, Haggard. So we got for traffic. I think we're going to be good to turn here. I'm just waiting for that Steed Hawk to come down that skinny, narrow highway. Probably can't make it. Oh yeah, so we got some more traffic coming down. That Challenger might have a hard time turning, but hopefully that Challenger gets turned. Oh look, there's a big giant Sea Hawk in my way. Oh, looks like the Challenger got turned, hopefully. So we'll turn that off. Yeah, it makes sense. We gotta buy this field. Whew, 4 million, Jesus. This field's pretty big, so I think we'll have them going east-west here. I think it's the best. And I'm not going to do a round around the outside. We'll just let them go, and then we'll have to do a round around the outside after, I believe. But I'm going to come do this little field here. Jeez, 2.7. So, where's all my guys here? We'll get these guys all going down. Get them all set up. And what have we done? I think we're going to do barley up here. Could do some barley on this one field anyway. Stop those guys. Get this guy going. Barley. It's gonna get lined up here. These guys are all turning left before, so. That guy going. Hey, Canadian farmer, morning? What do you mean morning? You mean almost good night? Haggard will probably bail some, yes. Probably not bail at all. The fields are massive, and I honestly don't want to bail for like 3 hours. But yeah, we'll probably do some. We'll get that guy turned off behind us, and we'll get this guy set up. Kind of getting a little. This guy's probably going to get stuck on those trees there, I just know it, but... We got Sky and Barley? No, we don't. That guy's good. All right, one more guy. Everyone in the chat was the mods. There's only 3 of them, but yeah, there's not a lot of people watching, yeah. What can I say? Moderators are kind of chatty. But yeah, we'll bail some straw for sure, Haggard. Probably chop a lot of it, but yeah, we'll maybe leave one field or something to do. Barley for this guy. Gonna watch Killer struggle here. I'm telling you, man, it's a real chore. You can back over that auger. If you can get that back trailer straight, just back right over the auger. It goes over top of it. It's just really hard to do with double trailers. No, Hingden wasn't. It was mostly Blake that doesn't like all the bashing on the John Deere. I mean, it's just a joke, right? Everybody likes what they like, but... Oh, Canadian farmer, I'm always thinking of spring. Always thinking of spring, but let those guys do their thing. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do like the last little bit, but we're going to go. We're gonna do lentils again up here. I think that's flax that I'm on. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna do lentils, so I'm probably gonna need to fill up before I get going, because we're gonna go through them quite quickly, but that's no big deal. We'll do a different crop up here. It's a small field, so it's one of our last small fields to do a specialty crop on, so. What's my favorite, spring or fall? It's hard to say, man. I really enjoy seeding and I really enjoy harvest. Seeding, I guess I'd have to say spring's more enjoyable because I'm seeding. And I'm in the seeder. My dad's bringing me all the seed stuff. And then fall I'm more managing people, and I'm still trucking and stacking bales and stuff. And I usually am more managing our hired guys and stuff, so it's a little more stressful and hectic, whereas seeding is just my dad and I, so I don't have to worry about managing anybody but myself. Our workers are doing good here. I'm not. Where did you go, Killer? What are you on? What field are you doing? Oh, you're coming over. Okay. I was like, I don't see you. Did you leave anything in the truck for me? Oh, I guess a little bit. Oh, I forgot I missed a spot up here in this field. I see that now. Look at that corner I missed up here. How many people do we have, Trevor? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Usually 5 for sure, and then if my brother and sister come back and help during harvest, we can have up to about 6 or 7. So not a lot, but we only run 1 combine, 1 grain cart, a couple tandem trucks, and then my dad's usually baling, and then I'm trucking, plus then when one of our hired guys gets off his other job, he comes and helps us at night, and then I usually go stack bales after he takes over the trucking from me. So yeah, if we ran another combine, we'd have to probably go to an actual grain or a triaxle or Super Bs or something like that, but we'd have to change our whole setup because our augers aren't meant to, our augers are all set up for unloading tandems, so we'd have to change some stuff up for sure. But we do just as most of our neighbors that run 2 John Deeres or 1 Massey, we usually get done harvest before they do, and we run more acres than them, so we have no need for a, I should say we run our 1 combine very efficiently, so whereas I think some other guys don't run theirs as efficiently as they can, so. Like if we swath anything, we swath a 35, we have a 35-foot swather header, so our swaths are really big, so if we are picking up a swath, we're filling our combine, where most guys only have 25 or 25-foot headers. Maybe some of them have 30s, but a lot of the guys with straight cut headers only have 25 or 30-foot headers around here, and then we have our 36-foot honeybee, so straight cut. So yeah, we get a lot done, whatever we're doing. No, we run a grain cart, Canadian farmer. How are you only at 98% lentils, or that doesn't tell you your actual? I was gonna say your lentils should be probably lower than that. I guess your seeder only shows one thing, doesn't it? There, Killer. 79. Okay, I'm saying 98. That must be It's confusing. Now I'll get these lentils seeded out anyway. The other lentils I seeded were those 2 small fields by the small town there, so I was like, I kind of feel like I want to do some more lentils, but obviously not do a massive field because we'd be filling like probably like 50 times. As long as our hired workers are all working, I'm happy. We'll get that field done. And then our right side of the map will be seeded tonight. That is exciting. Why we have to run a swather? It's just something you do down your Canadian farmer. I've explained it before. There is legit reasons why we use a swather. Like I said before, one is to do with malt barley. Malt barley, it is illegal to desiccate it. So like, you know, wheat, you want to dry your crop down so you can combine it. You can't do that with malt barley. It is illegal to do that for malt barley. So you cannot spray it to dry it down, and if you keep getting wet weather and stuff, or say if you have a bunch of rain and your crop's maturing and you want to get at it, then you swath it. And as soon as you swath it, you cut it, then it can't, it's done. You've killed it, so then it's going to dry up. We generally try and straight cut as much malt barley as we can, because we generally, we will combine it a little tough and then we'll throw it in our dryer and dry it. But yes, there is legal stuff. It is illegal over here in Canada to spray malt barley. If you want to sell it as malt barley and sell it to a plant that's going to malt it, it is illegal to spray it, to desiccate it. You cannot do that. You can spray fungicides on it, but as soon as it gets to the maturing stage, you cannot desiccate it. So some people do it, and the malting company, you will get disowned. You'll have to, your malt barley will become feed barley because you can't spray it. And if anybody finds out, you'll be frowned upon. You won't, everybody will know, and you'll never be allowed in the malt barley industry again, or selling it anyway, so. And like I said before, we had a couple years where it snowed and rained really bad at harvest time, and it laid our crop flat on the ground. It is a lot easier to see in a swather cab, so we'd have somebody on the swather 24/7 getting that crop that's flat on the ground, compared to having our combine guy go 2 miles an hour picking up dirt and rocks with the straight cut header. He can go faster with a pickup header. So, and we had extra bodies, so we had somebody swathing because they could swath a lot faster with the down crop, and then the combine could come behind and just pick it up, and he could just fly. We could keep our combine filled so it was all to do with speed, and it was just easier to be swathed. So plus we still swath quite a bit of our canola. That's just something you do. You don't straight cut a lot of canola, which we do about half and half. So other than that, the swather doesn't get used. So there is instances where we'll never completely get rid of a swather, but yes, you definitely something you use around here. And it's not just because we want to swath it for fun. There'd be no reason to have a swather if that was the case. There's the PDA kiwi. I believe. Yeah, so when you get really close to these corners, Killer, you see now that the screen goes black, or the sky goes black. Did you notice that? Probably because we're a little out of bounds of the what do you call it, dynamic sky. But I think the PDA, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I figured. The PDA has been changed a little bit, Killers. He's kind of changed the water on here. It kind of looks like sandbars, but no, he's changed that. So, are you on a GPS line at all, Killer, for this side? You on 2 or 1 or something, or? One, okay. It's not letting me load it. Interesting. Oh, you got one going the other way, it looks like. Did you save it? You probably didn't save it, did you? Did you? Okay, well, it's going the other way. You're probably already going that way, that's why. That's why, yeah. Yeah, but I think you're going the other way. Yeah, see, I'm coming the other way, so I'll have to wait till I turn before I can use your line. Did I say killing? I was pretty sure I said killer. That's Killer FF is... Or Killer F, or I don't know, however you say it. We just call him Killer. He's got 2 F's on the end of his name, but... Apparently Farm Sim doesn't like his name, so it beeps it out. You should have seen his name before. Probably inappropriate for people under 18, but it's better now. See you later, Canadian Farmer. What am I at? 45%? Yeah. Rentals are going out in a hurry. How's our other guys doing? All our other hard workers are still going. Going full force. Planting their barley. Oh, I love this music. Just gets me pumped up. Made it around. Oh yeah, I was gonna... It's a small enough field you should be able to make it around. That's why I chose to do lentils here. As soon as we get to the big fields, I don't think we want to be doing peas or lentils, or because I haven't changed that in the XML. I figured I'd just wait till your update. No point me switching it when it's just gonna be in the update anyway. Jeez, that one challenger guy is gonna be caught up to that. Gonna have to set him on the course again. You know what? Our lines are probably going to be off, honestly, right? Because you're using the CDOC. Because my GPS line ain't lining up with the field here at all. And I thought the CDOC isn't much bigger, I didn't think. I might have to go make my own line on the other side of the field. Because, yeah, my line's not lining up here. And no big deal. I'd probably go get more seed and fertilizer with that truck too. Yeah, I guess you're on your way, aren't you? Or you just put a couple placeables down the edge of the field, didn't you? You cheating. Come on, man. You're the one that made the roads in the field. Why don't you drive back to the farm? I do it every time. Can't cheat on your own map. Isn't double cheating. I know rates are out to lunch. That's why I chose a small field for it. That way we've got enough peas, we've got a pretty big field of flax. Yeah, well that's good then. And then this is our 3rd field of lentils, but at least we got enough that we can show people harvest textures and stuff, so. Don't need to do any more of the specialty crops for now anyway. Yeah, those guys are gonna have that other field seeded in no time. Jeez. That's good. I like seeing progress. But yeah, I'll go to the other side of the map and work on that side, I guess, because my line's gonna be... I thought these were pretty similar to... I didn't think the Sea Hawk was much bigger, but... Oh yeah, good luck trying to load that in there. The Sea Hawk's probably the worst for that. Same with your... gotta spin your drill around so you can actually load it. Yeah, well, you won't get the back fertilizer, that's for sure. Maybe if you get lucky, but... So what I gotta do in real life, I gotta like jackknife the drill just to get my tank somewhat level. So when you pull the truck and trailer, you can get past the drill. So this is usually I have to pull in the field, just like this. Takes some real talent. You got it yet? What you been doing over here? I don't got all day. These guys are good. I think I turned the other way. Oh, you did a fairly good job around the trees anyway. We'll get them seeding up here. Good, another field will be done. And I get these guys. I should actually set them loose on this giant field here. So it's going to be shitty with the power poles there. So maybe I'll get them seeding back and forth this way. And there's power poles there too. Man, you got power poles. There's so much power poles in these other fields. It's going to be nuts. I don't think I'm going to like seeing these other fields. Hard worker's not going to like it. We'll see, I guess. See what it's like. I'm going to move these guys yet. I think this guy's going to be on... He's got not many passes left. Did you get it filled yet? No, still struggling. It's kind of fun watching you struggle. You got her! You're good! Whoa! Finally, eh? I've been waiting over there for an hour. Oh yeah, Trevor, that one over there is huge, but you want to see an even bigger field? You got this little tiny guy here, and now come look at this. Look at this field. This field is massive. I think this is the biggest field on the map right here. It's got so many water courses to go around. It's got... This field's massive. So, really big field here, and then this is the second biggest field here. This one's also extremely massive. So much water to go around. And then you're lucky you get a little corner one here, which is nice. So, and I believe, am I going slow right now, or no? I am going fast. And then here's another small field. So there's a couple small fields left, but not too many. I'm just waiting for the Sea Hawk guy here. Oh, he's done now. Finally, jeez. Felt like it took forever. So yeah, there's a couple of big fields left to go. They're definitely gonna be split up and seeded into separate crops, I believe. We'll see what Killer decides, I guess. He's the boss. But yeah, we'll get this little field done anyway, so. Or are you gonna start on that end, killer? And then I can just do this end. Doesn't matter to me, I guess. If you're heading over there, you might as well just do that side, I guess. We're kind of cheating, filling with stuff here, but so we'll see here. Make a new line. Actually, it should be lined up now. For me on this side anyway. There we go. We'll keep going here. My rum is gone. We need more rum. Gonna need a lot of rum for when I play Sea of Thieves. Can never be out of rum. That's true, man. Yeah, the DB probably would. I mean, the DB120, how much bigger is it than the Bourgeois? I don't think I've ever hardly used the DB120. I've never liked the DBs, but it's almost just too big. By the way we're going, we're not going to get any we're not going to get any soybeans or corn planted. Temperature is too cold for that stuff. Mind you, right now, I think what we're seeding is even too cold. Yeah, what the hell? Our temperature changed. We can't even seed anything right now. That's not cool. Could the other day. The temperature better not screw anything up. I'm gonna be pissed. Well, it should grow, but I've done it before where it doesn't. I'll be extremely upset if it doesn't. Our temperature was up there, that's why I've been seeding all this stuff, but obviously it's gone down in temperature again. I think once it's warm enough once, that's all you need, but I don't really know. Let's just check quickly. Yeah, it says growing, so I think we'll be okay. Better be. You did it with soybeans? Oh yeah, see, I've done, well, we did it on county line there, remember? And it said harvested, it died because we did it too early. Yeah, so maybe it depends how far below you are at 10 degrees, right? Because you remember that on county line, we had reseeded it to canola. Because we did soybeans and it didn't grow. So that's just what I was leery about is all. Especially these fields, I don't want to have to reseed them really. Pretty big. Once I'm done them, that's it. No more seeding. I think the Challenger, I gotta go and reset that guy over there, so I'll do that in a second here. I'm gonna need a ton of combines though, man. I'm gonna need like 7 or 8 combines. I'm not gonna be able to run them all myself or keep up with them with a grain cart. I did 3 the other day on single player. This field's bigger than most of the mills? Yeah, it's, well, not quite. There's a few that are bigger than this field, but it's the right size that I like, but think it's different in Canada. A lot of the seed companies we get our seed from are like other local farmers and stuff. So you call them up and say, hey, I want to buy X amount of seed, and you go and you pick it up, and then you pay them for it. That's it. There's no exchange of emails, nothing. Pretty much any seed company around here is another farmer that's a seed grower. Like my dad and I could be seed growers if we wanted to, but we don't want to be. Because every time you switch varieties, you got to blow down your entire combine. You cannot leave a single kernel of grain in that combine, and I'm sorry, I don't want to have to do that. That's too much for me. So you got to clean down everything all the time when you switch varieties. So I'm not gonna worry about that. So no, I don't get emails from that type of stuff because we don't have seed companies really. For the most part anyway. It's all other farmers. So yeah, that case is done. Okay, well, I got a couple guys done there. So case is done. John Deere's finishing up this guy. Now you may be on their email list, so you got sent it, I don't know. Why'd you put yours on hired? You cheating? What a cheater you are. Don't have to fill, that's true, but we'll get one of these other guys that are down and get them come do the a tree spot over here. Needs to be done. Try and get this guy lined up here. He's kind of being a little unrealistic, but this guy going there. Or you could take one of the guys that are sitting and do an outside round with them or whatever. Because I think there's still an outside around the field needs to be done. Or well, this end's all done, but the other end isn't. I don't know. The case is burning coolant? Yeah, right. Don't be lying. You know it's just fine. Yeah, like I said, I heard you're probably still on their list, so. You got an email list, you're always on there until you unsubscribe usually. So I don't like giving my email out a lot of times. I have like 10 different emails, but see you later, Trevor. Thanks for tuning in, man. What the heck, man? Why you got your hard worker going the other way? That's the opposite way. It's the wrong way. So now I'm gonna run into him all the time. You don't see fields like that. That's weird. You're weird, man. Just trying to bulldoze right through all my stuff. Thanks, Trevor. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Blum, how you doing tonight? I'm gonna win the curling this weekend. Well, probably not, but my dad and his buddies are pretty good, so gotta go against a couple of my brother's friends. I don't think my brother's curling this weekend, but so I believe Sea of Thieves comes out at 11 o'clock at night on Monday night, my time, so gonna be up a little late Monday night, and then I got a Bordeaux school the next day to go to. I'll be sleepy the next day. Now, how many have I done? I've gone up, down, up, down. I'm at 30%. I should be able to go up and then back down again, I think, before I need to fill. We'll see. We'll try and push it a little bit here. See what happens. And then I think once I'm done this field, I'm probably going to be done for the night. I'll probably be streaming for 3 hours by then, so I'll have this whole one side of the map done. Be good. I don't know, we might not make it back for you to fill, but that's good, Blum. Glad you're doing great. What? Why is the John Deere seating? We'll go stop it. What the heck? Where the hell is the John Deere seating at? I don't see him anywhere. Ah, really? Was he seating this corner or something? How the hell did the John Deere get over there? Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, he seeded a strip of barley, that bastard. God damn it. It's kind of like you, eh? Seeding the wrong stuff in the field. That's what it reminds me of. What the heck is this guy doing here? Come on. Yeah, like the last time we were seeding flax, and all of a sudden I forget to tell you, and I hear you are seeding canola. It's like, Jesus. This big bud better get out of my way. He's gonna go right in the water next time. Actually, no, I'll be seeding around this sluice, so probably won't come this far anymore. Good tunes as always. I think we are going to make it before we need to fill though, so that's cool. At 6%, I'm thinking we'll make it, maybe not. Shouldn't though. Oh yeah, we made her just fine. Perfect. Excellent. I forgot, I guess we gotta go back and we gotta finish our like final harvest on autumn oaks. I forgot about that. We have to do that. One stream too, maybe change that up from seeding every time. Maybe go do that next stream. I don't know. See? I mean, we won't be able to harvest yet. We could probably spray some. Well, I guess we could always speed it up. Not a big deal. Get our spraying done. Won't take long on that map for harvest, but. Alright, see you later, Random Ghost. Should be able to get these lentils done here. Yeah, like I said, we'll get this field done, and that'll probably be it after I get this field finished here. You know, let's get that field over there done, Killer. Should be pretty close, eh? Shouldn't be much left. Which one's 5? Oh, great. Well, yeah, I think the hired worker should be finished on this other one fairly soon, I would think. Or should be anyway, but... Gotta have fun with 5, it's gonna take you forever. That is one long ass field.
If anybody can guess what is in the bar.
Now what do we got here? Yeah, this field's getting smaller and smaller with that big putt going back and forth. What are you seeding it? Oh, you're seeding soybeans? Okay, man, it might lose them. If you seed that whole field and they don't work out, it's gonna suck. Mind you, I'm pretty sure we're on like 9 days. I don't know if I ever changed it off 9 days. Yeah, we're on 9-day season, so could also sim 2 or 3 or 4 days and get us. Well, no, we need to leave a couple 3 days to get those big fields done, but could obviously seed a bit or fast forward time a bit. Helper is blocked. That's always good. The other 2 guys must have clashed or something. I'll have to go check it out. Just test animals and spray in combined fields, yeah. I missed a bit there. Oh, cripes. It's up. Be kind of hard to test animals because we got nothing to feed them, so I can't just whip up imaginary feed. I have to technically have feed to feed them with stuff, so that all-in-one silo I don't think works on multiplayer, so I can't just pull underneath it and get whatever I want, so I'd have to obviously test the animals in single player or something. I'm not sure how to test them without having crops and actually be able to hay and stuff like that. Oh, the big bud quit working. What a bugger. So too much of an angle for him to turn around. finish this last little bit anyway. Everybody's kind of quiet tonight. Oh yeah, I guess we can buy bales. I forgot about that, but I never thought about that. Yeah, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Jeez. All I've been doing is seeding. Good lord. Gonna be seeing for hours on one other map, like your fixed version. Is that what you're talking about? I probably won't see them all in Mills County if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get that edit finished, to be honest. I'm not really been kinda not really interested in farm sim lately. If I do it though, like I have a grain farm, I have a dairy farm, I'm working on the pigs, and then I'll have a feedlot, so I'll have 4 different areas, and each farm is gonna have their separate fields. So like if I was streaming, I'm going to make a series of it, and I'm going to have the dairy farm. So I will strictly, one episode, when I stream for a couple hours, I will strictly just do work on the dairy. And then the next stream, I will be strictly just doing pigs for the night. So I'll always be switching, so at least people get to watch different stuff. But I mean, when you got that many animals going on, before I simulate days, I'd have to go and make sure all the animals were fed. So you'd be switching around between the farms, but be a little more interesting content for people watching, because then you're kind of switching it up. So yeah, technically I would be seeding a little bit, but I mean I could go and get a higher. Well, it's going to be single player, so I can use course play. I'm gonna have everything on course play, except for the thing that I want to do. So if I don't want to seed, I can have seeding on course play. I don't have to seed at all. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I kind of sucks I can't use course play. I'd use course play right now if I could, but and then do something else, but I wasn't really keen on shredding bales and filling up that feed shed either, but I guess that's something I could do as well on the stream. But it won't take me long to finish these lentils anyway. Are they, Matt? I wasn't sure if they were ever gonna make course play work for dedicated servers, but It's cool if they are. I mean, I do like to seed myself once in a while with GPS and stuff. That's fun, but I mean, when you got this many guys, it's going to be nice just to, you know, have 4 or 5 seeders set up in course play and let them go to their heart's content, and I could go do something else. But without course play and hired workers, well, having hired workers, I kind of got to watch them. So I usually just seed alongside them. It's easier to watch them that way. But yeah, if they're making course play work for multiplayer, that's awesome. It's definitely a plus. So that course play is pretty handy. You can do a lot of stuff. I don't use it all the time for single player, but I like to have big operations, and if I'm playing by myself, you kind of need course play to have big operations. So gotta be in multiplayer for some of the other guys that are burnt out that probably won't be back to farm sim for a couple months. It'd be handy to have course play on here, because I can still have a big operation but not be the only one on, or if killer's on, it's still hard for just 2 of us to run a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's probably a good plan. Yeah, I wouldn't want something that buggy. I mean, sometimes in my single player, I don't care if it's that buggy, but yeah, for streaming on the dedicated server, I wouldn't want to use it. Don't want to have something really buggy when I'm streaming. So that field's done. Lentils are done. Probably the last lentils that you guys will see being seeded. So that's 3 fields. You'll be able to see the textures and stuff when we go to combine it. And I'll show you the growth stages as we go on these crops. What she said? What, man? Oh, you crazy. You crazy. I got so many trucks scattered around. Here's this ugly big bud. I guess I'll get it moving. The textures that Killer added, they're just off Google, I believe, right? Textures for the flax and all that stuff. I think it's just off Google. Why? Well, the other ones don't really miss a beat either at 15 kilometer. Well, maybe 14, but whatever. It's not sucking slew water. It must just be the driver. I don't have issues. I don't see any sloughs around. All I see is sandbars. No. You look at the PD, it looks like, I always like that. The one time somebody came in, they're like, is that a sandbar? And I was like, no, that's just what it looks like in the PDA. It kind of looks like sand, but it's actually water. What's Killer doing? Nah, we'll go see what that bugger's doing. Who knows what he's doing. Probably seeding, so he says, but we'll go check on him. Make sure he's doing his job. Not sure which way he started going around the map. What did you do? You didn't even finish seeding 5. I don't even see you anywhere. He just did like the end. That's it. I can't even find him. I don't know what he's doing. He told me he was seeding 5. He's lying to me. He's seeding somewhere. Definitely not field 5, that's for sure. Oh, you're back in that other field. Okay. Oh, there he is. This is what Killer's doing. What are you talking about? You're going 14. You're turning. You're kind of messing it up, so you're slowing her down. Yeah, that's operator error right there. I'm not going full speed. Not my problem. All operator error. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this side of the map. We're gonna be on to the other side. The two, well, there's a couple small fields left, and then there's 2 really big fields, and then kind of like the number 5 is at the top of the map here. If you look, it's long, but it's not as big as 3 or 4, but it's still up there. Not sure why the 1 field by 4 isn't numbered a different field. That is kind of separate, but we'll blame Satan for that. So yeah, those 2 are done there. There's a little corner down here too that didn't get done, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, exactly, but yeah, that John Deere, it'd be stuck already. Oh. Really? You checked it? Well, I still wanted to do it on stream, but maybe we don't have to. You didn't seed the whole thing, though. Gotta seed the whole thing. Oh, working on it. I was just gonna do the whole map just to say that I seeded the whole map, but as much time as it's taken me to do this other side, I think the other side's gonna be just as long. Well, I don't think it's burning. You mean it's burning the what do you call it? The depth fluid, you mean? It's not coolant. I don't think I got the depth fluid on the Challenger. Oh shit, burning white. Yeah, I don't know, it really smokes. So yeah, John Deere's up here. Probably done with. Look at that field, done. Barley is done. A little bit on the edge here, but whatever, no big deal. So if we look here on the map, look at all this stuff, and then these here are done, and all of this. We got quite a bit of canola, got a lot of wheat, got some lentils. That's our first thing of barley. So we'll see what happens over here. But you pissed in the coolant? Sure could have. But that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. It's been 3 hours, so got the whole right side of the map seeded. Appreciate you guys coming out. And I'll try and have a couple videos recorded for you on the weekend. No guaranteed, and some curling, like I said. And then Monday night, Tuesday, next week will probably be Sea of Thieves. I'm not sure when the next farm sim will be after next week, but I will see you sometime next week, I think. Alright, see you guys then.